In the previous spoilers, it was mentioned that Luo Feng, like other geniuses, began hunting primal chaos beasts and absorbing primal chaos spirits. After absorbing a wisp of primal chaos spirit, Luo Feng's soul underwent a transformation. It's important to note that as a warrior continuously breaks through personal limits, there is a qualitative leap in life gene levels, enhancing the physical body's genes. This transformation spans the 5 stages from planetary level to world master level. As the body strengthens, the soul also grows stronger, since a stronger body can support a stronger soul. However, in these stages, the soul's enhancement is limited to an increase in strength, without a qualitative transformation. Only when a warrior breaks through from world master level to immortal level does the soul undergo a qualitative transformation. However, after absorbing the primal chaos spirit, Luo Feng's soul miraculously began undergoing a qualitative transformation, which brought him immense benefits. Previously, during cultivation, the golden horned beast focused on comprehending the original law of gold, while the Emosha clan clone focused on the original law of space, leaving the human body to rely on insights gained from the other clones. The human body, being less sensitive to the law's fluctuations, could only vaguely sense a few faint signs. But after absorbing the primal chaos spirit, not only did the golden horned beast and Emosha clan clones gain a clearer perception of law fluctuations, but the human body's sensory abilities also significantly improved. This greatly accelerated Luo Feng's cultivation progress. Although his understanding of the laws advanced, it was still theoretical, lacking practical application. Therefore, over the following months, Luo Feng engaged in constant combat trials while hunting primal chaos beasts, aiming to more thoroughly apply the laws to the Yinshan armament, thereby enhancing its offensive power. About 8 months later, Bolin successfully passed the 3rd level of the Heavenly Bridge Challenge, becoming the first to earn the opportunity to attend lectures in the Immortal King class. This achievement not only sparked envy among the other talents but also fueled their competitive spirit, leading many to take on the Heavenly Bridge Challenge. In truth, Bolin's strength far surpasses that of the other talents. With his capabilities, he could potentially reach the 9th level of the Heavenly Bridge. This is precisely why Bolin is said to be the greatest talent in tens of thousands of years. His insight into the original law of space has already surpassed that of many world masters. Unfortunately, Bolin's ambition and pride led him to challenge the Universe Chaos Steel. Among the many Chaos Steels, the Universe Chaos Steel ranks as the 2nd most difficult. What's more, although he excels in the original law of space, he didn't focus on mastering space as his primary law with time as a supplementary one, but instead chose to train in both space and time laws simultaneously. This greatly increased the difficulty of his cultivation and explains why, with his current strength, he could only reach the 3rd level of the Heavenly Bridge. In fact, from the match between Bolin and Luo Feng, it's clear that Bolin is an arrogant person. With his strength, he could have easily defeated Luo Feng with a single move, but he didn't. Perhaps he believed that Luo Feng had often delivered surprising performances in previous battles, whether through soul attacks, insights into the laws, or demonstrations of willpower, and was hoping this battle might bring him a unique surprise. To Bolin, victory was certain, so allowing a weaker opponent the chance to challenge him seemed harmless. Throughout the match, Bolin didn't even go all out. After all, he's capable of manifesting hundreds or even thousands of illusions. This also explains why, when Bolin realized that Luo Feng wasn't bringing the anticipated surprise, he promptly ended the battle. Back to the plot. Influenced by Bolin's impressive performance, many other geniuses eagerly attempted the Heavenly Bridge Challenge. However, aside from Gillespie and Luo Feng, who became the 3rd and 4th to successfully pass the 1st level, no one else succeeded. After Luo Feng overcame the 1st level of the Heavenly Bridge, he finally received reward points and promptly used them to purchase the secret manual recommended by the King Immortal, Jinyan. You might wonder, with the inheritance of Yun Mo and the vast memory inheritance of the Golden Horned Beast, why would Luo Feng still spend points on purchasing a secret manual? The reason lies in the fact that Hu Yanba's accomplishments in the original law of space were limited, and he could not provide a suitable technique for Luo Feng's cultivation or one that would help him comprehend the 9 universes' chaos steel. Although the Golden Horned Beast's inheritance is powerful, its techniques are only suited for its own cultivation. For Luo Feng to use them, he would need to modify and create methods compatible with his human body. Unfortunately, Luo Feng's foundation in the original law of space is still insufficient for him to create his own techniques. After this lesson, he no longer dares to spend points recklessly. After purchasing the manual, Luo Feng devoted himself to studying and cultivating, gradually dissecting the essence of the original law of space and comprehending its core principles. Without a doubt, analyzing the essence of the universe's original law is an immensely challenging task that demands significantly more time than usual. However, mastering its mysteries will provide Luo Feng with a solid foundation, greatly benefiting his future advancement. With the help of his Mo Sha clan clone, Luo Feng's progress in studying the manual and understanding the law was accelerated, as the Mo Sha clan clone is essentially attuned to the original law of space. As time passed, Luo Feng gradually grasped the patterns within the original law of space. The manual Luo Feng purchased is based on sword techniques. Fortunately, Luo Feng is not only a spirit master but also a warrior. Although he had a habit of using a blade at the apprentice level, his close combat skills were far inferior to his control over spiritual force weapons. This was evident in his battles with Wuka and Long Yun. The same heaven-piercing style was highly effective when attacking Wuka from a distance, but significantly weaker in close quarters against Long Yun in a confined space. After all, Luo Feng's main close combat training had been in the 9 layers of Thunder Saber technique, which pales compared to the advanced manuals of the universe. As a result, Luo Feng relied heavily on spiritual force weapons throughout the genius battle, including his Yenshin armament, soaring shuttle, and dark cloud shuttle. However, with the manual recommended by Jinyan, Luo Feng's close combat skills saw a qualitative leap forward. You might wonder why Jinyan would recommend a manual focused on sword techniques to a spirit master. In the universe, many warriors possess highly developed brain regions. For example, Wuka's brain development is comparable to Luo Feng's, yet she chose the path of a warrior. Even Luo Feng's 2 children, who have awakened spiritual force abilities, decided to pursue the way of the warrior. This is merely a matter of choice on the path of cultivation. As for the manual, it provides a deep analysis of the original law of space, while the sword technique is simply a means of expressing skill. Understanding the original law is the foundation, sword techniques are merely tools. If Luo Feng establishes a solid foundation and uses sword techniques to explore applications of the original law, he stands to gain tremendous benefits unless his talent for cultivation is exceptionally poor. What Xinyan did not anticipate was that Luo Feng has a powerful clone, the Mo Sha clan, which has allowed him to make rapid progress along the warrior's path. In fact, on the Blood River continent, Luo Feng showcases the power of a true warrior, even being renowned as invincible among those of the same level. After nearly 10 years of cultivation in the Primal Chaos City, although Luo Feng's changes in the beginning universe appeared minimal, his family back in the original universe experienced significant transformations. Not only did Earth begin to undergo gradual changes, but Mars also started terraforming. Even more surprising, Luo Feng's children and grandchildren had already gotten married. At this rate of development, when Luo Feng returns to the original universe from the beginning universe, it is possible that 5 or even 6 generations could be living together. This is not an exaggeration, as 30 years in the beginning universe equates to about 100 years in the original universe. During these 10 years, Bolin continued to perform excellently and had successfully passed the 3rd layer of the Heavenly Bridge, leading by a wide margin in strength. 7 other geniuses, including Rongjun, Longyun, Wuka, and Galesi, also broke through the 2nd layer of the Heavenly Bridge. Among them, Rongjun, aside from Bolin, attracted the most attention, as his strength suggested that breaking through to the 3rd layer was only a matter of time. What was surprising, however, was that since Luo Feng broke through the 1st layer of the Heavenly Bridge, he had not achieved any notable results. Even several king immortals, including Jinyan, began to doubt whether Luo Feng had gone astray in his cultivation, as aside from occasionally leaving the city to hunt chaos beasts, he mostly sat in quiet meditation, contemplating the original law of space, sometimes for years at a time. Unlike other geniuses, Luo Feng didn't need to study martial techniques or practice movement skills in observable places like them, because he had his own inner world. More importantly, the Mo Sha clan clone was the most suitable for comprehending the original law of space, but it could not be revealed to others. As a result, Luo Feng chose the inner world as his training ground. There, he could not only train his martial skills but also focus more intently on cultivating the original law of space. Eventually, Luo Feng successfully mastered the 1st set of sword techniques from the secret manual, completing it 10 years ahead of the time set by the author of the manual, a testament to his extraordinary talent. When Luo Feng made progress in his cultivation, he decisively challenged the 2nd layer of the Heavenly Bridge. This time, he chose a warrior as his opponent, instead of a spirit master, the controller, showing his confidence in his sword techniques. In fact, if the fundamentals are solid, whether it is a genetic weapon or a spirit weapon, both can merge with the law of space and unleash tremendous power. In the end, Luo Feng successfully passed the 2nd layer of the Heavenly Bridge, relying on his overwhelming advantage in close combat. This also meant that in terms of close combat, Luo Feng was now on par with figures like Longyun and Wuka. Although Luo Feng made significant progress in close combat, he was not blindly confident. After all, in close combat, the strongest remained the Mo clan clone, while his human body was most adept at being a spirit master, the controller. Therefore, when he challenged the third layer of the Heavenly Bridge, Luo Feng chose a controller as his opponent. As for how he performed in the third layer, stay tuned for the next spoiler. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching this video. Wish you a wonderful day.